It's a brand new week, it's a brand new video, it's lovely outside, I've got my shorts on, let's get into this video. First thing in the morning, what I like to do, get in, decompress, make sure I've got everything I need, coffee being number one. Get my notepad out and I just have a bit of a brain dump. So everything, what I've got up here goes onto the paper. I then check the voicemails, the emails, inquiries. They'll get looked at first and actioned first. I then put stuff into categories in my list. I love a good list. And then what I do is I batch them. So for me, getting things to the supplier first thing in the morning is one of the most important things, because if I get that survey over to my supplier at 9 o'clock, there's a chance that I'll get it back the same day. If I do that the other way around and send it off at the end of the day, I'm not going to get that back the same day. So that'll be another day where the customer hasn't got it. So I like to get my quotes turned around pretty quickly. It doesn't always happen that way for various reasons, but yeah, pretty quickly I like to do that. So that's what happens first. And then, like I say, I batch everything. So you do all your quotes to suppliers, all your quotes to customers, all your orders, all in one thing. So it just makes things easier. So you're not, flitting from job to job and all over the place. So that's what I like to do. Like I say, this week's going to be pretty full on. It's only a 4-day week due to the Easter bank holiday. But like I say, our office manager, she started a couple of weeks ago. She's hit the ground running. She's pretty good so far. Very impressed. She's actually on holiday for a week. So I've got to do her job, my job, and like I say, a fitter's job as well. So I'm going to need that coffee by the end of the week. So I'm going to get on with that, and I'll catch you in a couple of hours. Or a couple of seconds, because you're watching this video. It's all going off today. Just had a delivery of, let's see what it looks like. We've put some double doors on the front, and we've put some new flooring down, some vinyl, and basically I want people to wipe their feet when they come in. On my logo. Don't look too bad, does it? It's not as thick as I thought it would be. And that's gonna show up the mud. If anybody's got muck on the shoes or out like that, that's gonna show up pretty easy. But it looks quite nice. Let's have a look. So I'm going to put it central to the two doors, although this is the only door that people come through. Yeah, don't look too bad. I'm going to have to get some bits that stick it down on either side, I think. But yeah, nice little welcome mat for you if you come into our showroom. So, fast forward a couple of hours later, it turns out that all my emails to my suppliers are bouncing back. They've got a problem their end, so I can't get any quotes done. I can't order anything. Their emails are down. They was down the other week as well. They managed to get it sorted, but now they're down again, so joy. But I have been building my own price list, so I can sort of give a price for composite doors based on past doors. So I'm kind of doing that today, but it's the orders that I need to get in. And they just keep bouncing back. But they are aware of it, so they're on it. Right, so the showroom, it's coming on, but it's dragging on, and I need to give it a push now. I wanted to make a series of videos of the journey of from beginning to end, each step, but to be honest with you, it takes too much time. I've been on my own for the last 8 to 10 weeks, and work comes first before YouTube, but we're getting there. So, if you've seen some of the shorts I've posted, you'll have seen that I've put these doors in here, flooring's gone down, you can see what the old flooring used to look like. So that's that. That's where we're at now. What I've come down to do now is measure up. Well, I know what these doors are because I'm going to get some. I was going to build a wall, like a wooden frame for each door and batten it. But what I'm going to do, I've been looking at some other showrooms and I'm going to get some steel frames made, freestanding for each door. So I've come down to measure them and I cannot find a tape measure in this entire building, both fans outside and the other unit. There is not one tape measure. So I can't even do that. I just want to be sure. I know what the size is. I just want to make sure because these steel frames are not cheap. And I've got to buy 5 of them. So yeah, not cheap. So I want to be sure. That's that. I need to put the light back up in here. That's all been plastered, painted, floors down. The next big thing is this area. This is like the kitchen area. Again, it's just having the time to do it. So I need to give this a big push now because I want this done by, what we're in now, April. I want it fully done, minus the doors that are going in here. The sliders, I'm on a bit of negotiation with the suppliers about them. They won't be ready for 6 weeks, so hopefully in 4 weeks' time, that's all done and the tray counter's in. Inside the original showroom, that's all done now. I do want to change this aluminium window out because we're not selling that one anymore. Well, our supplier isn't. And that's about it for the update on the showroom. It's took a while to get to this part, but I'm happy with where we're at. New signage as well. This is going to go at the end of each drive. We get a lot of people asking us for details, so just take a picture of that. So that's that. The phone's ringing upstairs, so I best go and get that. I'm telling you, it's been manic today. Phone was answered. I'm actually not out of breath from running downstairs. So that's that. I think I need to do a couple more late nights just to get things pushed on. Once that tray counter is in, that'll make that area look a hell of a lot better. We've also done that up there. Can you see that? That is just to block off all my rubbish up there as well. So that is it for the update on the showroom. I'm going to try and find some photos of what it was like when I first moved in, because it's only sort of been the last 18 months that it's changed into what it is now. We didn't even used to get a skip, so all the rubbish would come in here and just sit in this middle here. You know, you look back now and you think, bloody hell, what was I doing? But it's nice to, I'm always on the go at work, so I've never really sort of stood back and thought, yeah, I think you're doing all right. You know, I didn't think I'd ever be in this position. So yeah, quite happy with it. I've showed you the doormat. I've just been outside and you probably can't see, but it's already mucky. It shows up the muck quite well, which is great. So that's that. I'm actually going to have some dinner because I never stop for dinner, which is not good, and then I end up getting home and eating the world. So I'm going to stop for 20 minutes, have some dinner. This is the top of the near the offices. Nice door, nice little area. Just makes it look nicer. But yeah, stopping, and I think I had this the other day. I looked around and I thought, yeah, you're not doing too bad. You're doing all right. So, more things to come. I feel like I'm just getting started. But that's pretty much it for today, for Monday. Unless something else is film worthy, I will film it. But yeah, basically, get in. It's not even Monday, it's Tuesday. So we went from glorious weather yesterday to raining, typical British weather. So I was due on site today, but one of the lads has just showed me the door before we loaded it on, and some of the protective tape was damaged, so he peeled it off, and yeah, there's some decent scratches in it. So this is the door I was supposed to be fitting today. But yeah, I wouldn't accept that. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see in this light, but all the way up there. All the way up there, it scratches, so it's from about here to here. Some of them look quite deep. And obviously, someone's paying a lot of money for this door. It's not acceptable. Now, we should have probably checked it before the day it was going out, which is something that I'm trying to bring in. Yeah, it's bloody annoying. So now I've got to ring the customer and explain to them that, you know, we've got to sort the door out before it's fixed. So that's annoying, especially because the door is actually a special foil. It's navy blue. You can't really see in this light. It's navy blue. So yeah, whether it's a remake or not, I don't know. But I'm going to send some photos to our supplier. I'm actually going to try and buff it out. I've got a nip to screw fix and try and get a buffer, like a drill attachment. Just buff it out. Use a bit of wet and dry. It's called wet and dry. It's like sandpaper. So I'm going to sandpaper it, buff it, see what we can do to fix it. So I'm now not on site. I've now got to try and sort this out quickly. That means we're not getting the job finished today. We're not going to get paid for today. We can't seem to get jobs finished at the minute because of suppliers sending stuff like that. I think this has happened in transport. It's really annoying because it's all under the tape. So sometimes you don't see it until you get to site. Luckily, we saw this before we got to site because we've been at a point before where we've ripped a window out or a door out, then we've took the tape off, and then we've seen the damage. So that's first on my list today. Well, the first thing is ring the customer to say that this door ain't getting fitted today. So fingers crossed she's going to be all right about it. No worries. Yeah, any issues or anything, just give me a shout. You know where we are. All right, I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, bye. Well, that went better than expected. She was absolutely fine. Realised that, yeah, door's damaged, can't be fitted. She'd rather it be right, which we would as well. We don't try and pull the wool over people's eyes. We don't try and hide it. So if there is something wrong, whether we've done it or our suppliers have done it, we will sort it before it gets to site, or if it is on site, we will sort it. It's annoying because obviously I've already said we can't fit the job now. I was all geared up for being on site today. but is what it is, unfortunately. This is some of the, well, this is what we face quite a bit. So yeah, disappointing. So that means another day where we've got to go back. Like I say, it's 50 minutes away, nearly an hour, which is not normally where we'd go to, but she seemed like a nice lady and it was a decent sized job. So right, silver lining, I have now got to crack on with what I didn't do yesterday. It took me a while to get going yesterday. So that's that. I've also got some filming to do for some adverts we're putting out. What else have I got to do? Everything. But yeah, going back to that customer, because we've had such a good, I think communication is the best thing. If you can sort of control it, I think I know what I'm trying to say. If you have that good communication the entire way through, from beginning to middle to end of a job, the bad news is not going to be so bad. If you didn't have any communication up until this point, or poor communication up until this point, she probably wouldn't have been very happy. So communication is very important. I hammer it into everybody in this company that you just need to keep me informed, you know, like the fitters. If something's not right, or you're missing something, or you need to tell me straight away, then I can sort it straight away. Same with communication with the customers. As soon as you've ordered their job, you tell them, you give them a provisional date straight away. Then they've got something in mind, and then we tell them that you may not hear from us for another 2 to 4 weeks. Don't worry about it. We've not gone cold on you. You know, it's just that your order is being processed, and there's no more update to give. Once we have an update, we'll give that to you. If we didn't do that bit there, we've just took their money, and you know, they've had good communication up until we've took their money, and then they don't hear from us. It looks bad. So communication is key. That's that bit done. I am now going to do my brain dump, get everything out on paper, plan my day, have a cup of tea, and go from there. What is it?
You want to come and check the setup? Oh, that looks nice.
Say hello. Hello. So we are filming a little advert for Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
Yep. So a little behind the scenes. Getting all set up. Are you going to be the star of it? We've got to stand over here and be quiet. Sneak peek behind the scenes.
Does that look okay?
Yeah.
Does it look okay? Have I got any like dirt on me or anything?
No.
Should I put the DS mat in front of it?
Yeah.
Would that look good? Now just have a look at the setup. Film the phone as well then if you want. Just check that you're happy with the setup. I think that looks quite nice.
Oh yeah.
Then look at it on the phone, look. Do you want the mat in the middle of the bifold? Or are you happy with it there? Shall I try it in the middle?
I'm happy with it there.
So that and the sign.
Yeah, because it's, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Right, let's film it.
We'll say action. Action. So that was a bit of a full-on morning. Got through all that, did some filming as you saw, had a little visit from my daughter. Yeah, productive morning. So, can't get my words out. I consume a lot of YouTube. That's all I watch really. I don't really watch normal TV. And I was watching a channel called Every Trade. They're a new channel, a couple of months old. And he had a really good idea the other day. I think they've taken on another unit, or their office is quite far from where the lads are. So they invested in some walkie-talkies. Now, me being up here, I don't get very good signal on my mobile. The lads 2 doors down in our storage unit, they definitely don't get any signal, because I could try in the morning, they're loading up, I'll either try and ring or text them, just pop up here quickly before you leave, and the next thing I know, I see on the CCTV cameras that they've buggered off, and then they don't get my text until after they've gone. So I got that idea from Every Trade. I'll link their channel below. So everyone's going to have one of these. I'm going to have one. This desk is going to have one, because eventually somebody will be sat here as well. We're going to have one in our office manager's desk as well, so she can speak to them, and we're going to have obviously one down with the lads. So I'm going to get these set up. We'll see if they work. So, Daz, what is it that you wanted me to tell the subscribers? Just tell them about how the last video performed. We want some more subscribers, and to get that like count up. Over. Received. Over. I think it's an international law that you have to say over when you finish talking. But you heard the man in the office. The last time we put out a video, I was actually quite shocked. We got 3,000 views within sort of 48 hours. I asked for the like count to be like 10, and you all blew me away. It's currently on 69 likes. The video was Does This Door Need a Lintel? It performed really well, and it just blows my mind, stuff like that. Just people listening to me rambling on. So, the one for this video, I want 20 likes and 5 new subscribers. 5 new subscribers will take us to 550. As you know, or you may not know, I want 1,000 subscribers this year. So that's the bare minimum. Obviously, if we get above that, that'd be great. But if you could like this video, I appreciate it. Subscribe if you're not. And I'm going to leave this video here, and I will see you for the rest of the week of this week in the next video. See you soon.